Hey, how y'all doing? Crickey Joe here, back in Idaho, and we are currently harvesting barley on fields 7. I've harvested barley on field 7, harvesting barley on field 8. I planted barley on field 10 over, let me go to this map, on field 10, which is ready to go also. So 7's done, 8's in process, 10 is being harvested now. I sold field 35, 36. I did buy a Ford 4000 front loader because I took the last cutting of grass to the biogas plant in silo number 1. And I sold the John Deere 8440 and the disc cultivator. I also bought this forage harvester, which I have set up on horseplay for this barley straw. And the JCB just filled up and is running a load of straw chaff to the biogas plant for silo number 2. I decided that the 8440 and the disc, I just didn't like them as well as I thought I did. I really love this JCB, so we'll probably be getting a cultivator to use on it. So let's just follow along with this guy to make sure he dumps properly. I set up a course for the Ford 4000 to unload the silage in number 1 once it's ready, and I think it's right about 40% fermented. I also downloaded a little bit of an animal HUD mod just to see my animal production. Now this one is not the one I was thinking it would be, but it does show me the chickens, the sheep, and the cows. It does not show me the beef cattle or the pigs, but it will help to keep an eye on things while I'm doing other things because we're starting to get busy on this farm. So he is unloading barley chaff in silo number 2. So I wanted to get the biogas started so that we could start getting money a little bit faster, so we could expand into bigger and nicer equipment as we go a little quicker. So that seems to be working on. Haha, bam, out of the way there. Seems to be working well with that forage harvester. And that forage harvester is the, what is that one? The JF FCT 1060 ProTech. And it works, picks up windrows, grass, and straw. So, we got that one. Okay, he's out of control, trying to go back. Sometimes this JCB does not want to follow, making me seasick, does not want to follow his route back very nicely. Let me slow him down to get him back in line. What the heck are you doing? Slow you down. For Pete's sake. Come on, Randy. Get back in line. There you go. Just make sure he stays at 25 miles per hour. So that's just uncalled for. I end up breaking the hitch on my equipment. Get back in there, Randy. There you go. Back on track. Alright, so barley on field number 8 is going strong. I set this combine up on course play. That way, when I do the chaffing, I will know exactly the width of my windrows. And basically on this harvester, this forage harvester, basically I set it up for 5.5 meters, which is the same as the combine, and then offset it to the left by 2.5 meters. Just guessing, and it lined up really well, so we'll just wait for the JCB to get back. Let's zoom out a little here. Actually, let's get in the cab. Wait for the JCB to come back. What else is going on? So yeah, I sold the 8440. I sold the Ford 10-meter disc. What else? I bought a fuel tank trailer, in-game fuel trailer for the pickup, and also an in-game water trailer to haul water back and forth to our animals. Let's see, cows. I have not done mixed rations or any silage to them yet. And I did find out on the stave silo, which is that tall silo over there in the center of the screen, you do dump grass into that, and it will slowly produce silage every hour, I think. It's not much, and I haven't been over there to check and see how much that one's made. I dumped some in that silo and also in the silo on the livestock farm. So the JCB should be, there he comes, should be coming back from his route. We'll get some good biogas stuff going so we can get some cash built up. So I'm down to just under $9,000, and I need to buy a new cultivator. Alright, so he should go to his stopping point and then come back around here and line up so we can keep this ball rolling. Let's see if he does it properly. It's a little bit lurchy when he gets up here, but he gets evened out with the same speed in just a couple seconds. Alright, let's see if he pulls around properly. He should pull it behind us and then off to our right. Okay. Now he should catch up. It's a little bit stop and go until everything gets lined up properly, because this guy takes off like a dart. I set him on 10 miles per hour. And there we go. So we are producing some chaff, and this is an easy way of doing it instead of trying to hook a trailer behind this cutter and then unhooking the trailer and then hooking up another tractor. So this way with Horseplay I can just go ahead and automatically load the trailer and he goes on his way. And probably what I'll do eventually is get another trailer so that I can have 2 tractors going to this harvester at one time. That will be further down the road once we get some money off of the silage at the biogas. Anything else I've changed? I don't think so. I didn't do any recording on Sunday or last night on Monday because I had internet issues, limited internet for some reason. I finally got it sorted out. All I had to do was unplug my modem and replug it in, and it reset itself. Okay, so this guy should turn around and line up for the next row. Now, I think next time I will go ahead and windrow it first so that the windrows are a little further apart, because this 5.5 meters is just a little bit of a tight turn. And he should come around. I haven't done this much with Horseplay. I've seen it done by other people. I'm trying to think who I've seen do this. I've seen Ian Robson do this, and he may be the only one I've seen set it up this way, with a pull behind forage harvester anyway. So I want to thank Ian for figuring out how it's done before I actually tried it. So I want to do something different on this series that I haven't done before. Come on, JCB, get up here. Come on, Randy. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. There we go. So that's working. Alrighty. Let's see. So I did download the Ransoms cultivator pack. I've seen Dare Tabbers use that before, but I've never tried it. And it does have some couple small discs and some plows and stuff. So I may end up using some smaller equipment to do the cultivating, just for fun, because I do like the older equipment. So I may play around with that on this series, some of the smaller stuff too. Alright. There goes the other Ford, taking another load of barley in. Let's look and see. We're up to 189,284 liters of barley so far. And we have filled 8 to finish and filled 10 with barley also, because we do have 2 great demands coming up. I think one's coming up in a couple days and another one in 3 days or something like that. So we have a lot of time to build up our stash of barley before the great demands come up. And I still can't get my F1 key to make the help menu go away, and I hate that because it blocks the heck out of everything where you can't see. So, and now that I've got this basic animal hut up, that blocks even more. And I need to find the one that Ian Robson uses. I think Dare Tibbers may use one also. I'm not real sure if he does or not, but he has one that you can actually see through, and I need to figure out where that's at. And then take this one out and add the other one. So I really don't get a great frame rate on this map. I was playing on Westbridge Hills, I think last night or Sunday night, just playing around and checking out the frame rate on that map, and it does probably about 10 frames per second more than this one. But still playable, as long as it doesn't go down too low. Of course, I am working off of a laptop, and it doesn't have the best power, so I guess it's to be expected. So what would happen this weekend? Like Saturday, I told you I went out to eat with the family. And then yesterday, did some more vegetable gardening, got some more cucumbers out of the plot, and some more corn. Watermelons aren't quite ready yet. Have several tomatoes, probably at least 3 dozen tomatoes on the vine right now that aren't quite ripe. What else? Some carrots that are still growing. Probably about 60 or 70% of my onions are pulled out of the ground. Just replanted some more carrots for the fall, and some green cabbage and red cabbage, and some more green beans for the fall. And what else? We have strawberries growing, we have bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, and I'm going to be planting every week a little bit of green beans, a little bit of carrots, a little bit of cabbage, and lettuce will be in August. You want to plant it too early because it's still hot. It'll get up to 100 degrees today, so we'll get a lot of the fall crops started and more in August, so that we have plenty of lettuce and carrots and cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower, and I can't remember what else I got. So looks like our JCB left to go take another load, and I only set up course 2 biogas bunker number 2, so I'll probably have to set up number 3, because I'm thinking that with all this chaff, we're going to fill up that bunker fairly quickly. I don't know how many loads it'll take, I don't know how much they hold yet, but I think what I can do also is that I can put some in that silo there, and keep silage going for the cattle right here on the dairy farm. And I'll need to haul some more up to the livestock farm that I can put in the stave silo up there to keep the silage production going up there. And I haven't filled this pit silo straight ahead completely yet either, so I'll have to fill that up and get it blanketed also. So we'll have a ton of silage. That way we can use it to feed our cattle. And we can also take any excess to the biogas from the farm and sell it for cash also. So we shouldn't be doing too bad. And I can also I have a course set up to sell straw at the horse ranch, so I can sell some straw straight there if I need the cash flow. So, barley does, well, we did wheat the first episode on field 7, and really didn't get that much. So I'm guessing that the fields were not fertilized starting out. So by fertilizing and planting this barley, we're getting tons of it, and we are up to over 200,000 liters so far, so I imagine we'll have close to 500,000 liters of barley to sell for the great demand, and we have 2 days until it hits, so we could get possibly, well, we have 2 great demands for barley, 2 days, 3 days, so we can probably get these fields planted again 2 or 3 more times with barley, so we would probably have well over 1 million liters, or whatever their units are on this game. We should have over 2 million barley over those 2 great demands, and we should be, with that and the biogas, we should be sitting really pretty. One thing I can't do, and I haven't been able to do with this game for quite some time, is placeables like windmills, solar panels, bee houses, you know, and even the modded ones like the chicken coop. For some reason, I cannot place them. I don't know if it's a mod conflict. I don't know if anybody else is having that problem. If anyone is, and you know how to fix it, maybe you can shoot me a comment on one of these videos and let me know what you did to fix the problem. If you have that problem. So, or if you had that problem. If you still have that problem, then you probably don't need to tell me what to do, because you probably haven't figured it out either. So, I have one trailer, and I should get another small trailer. And I wonder if the Unimog, if it actually holds silage. Because I could use it to get the silage out of the stave silos to take to the animals. I won't get it right away, but where is it? There you are. The cheaper one. What does it take? Doesn't say. Alright. I know it holds grains. Whether or not it holds silage, I have no idea. If anybody knows that, also let me know before I buy it. Now, I do want to get the Mercedes-Benz 1800, and I also want to get the Massey Ferguson 1250 on this farm. I want to have a wide variety of tractors. Now, I think I may have mentioned that on our farm we had a Massey Ferguson 1805, which is considerably more powerful than this 1250. I would say it was probably closer to 180 to 200 horse, if that. I'm not real sure. That was quite a long time ago. And it was a decent tractor, very loud because they are not insulated that well, because they're, they're from the 80s, 70s and 80s, I think. So we used to have one very similar to that, but larger, with duals, and you can get duals with this one also, different types of tires. What other tractors do I want to get? I definitely want to get the New Holland T7030. It's the only New Holland I have in here right now that I've tested out and like. What else? I'm not getting the 8440 again. I do like the John Deere 8360R, and these John Deere 6R series, I have the 6170. And I don't really like those as well as some others. I have the John Deere 3030, which is a smaller tractor, and this little John Deere 2140, which isn't really a great mod, but it's interesting. And this 7930, which has a rear view mirror. I like that. I took out my 96, what are those, 9630s, the four-wheel drives, because they had errors in the log. And I know these 86 series don't work with coarse play, so probably won't get those unless we just use it for cultivating and use hired worker. These Fords, I just got the front loader. I have the 8630. There's a couple Fendt. I have the Fendt 614 Favorite and the Fendt 820. And I don't know if I've tried out the Fendt 820 yet, but I do like the Fendt 614. I used it on Two Rivers, and then some smaller ones. And then the new Case 1570 and 1370, which I like. And then the Classics and the Schluter. So we'll be getting some more tractors as time goes on, as we get some more fields. I'm almost at the point where I think I'm going to need 2 combines, but I think I want to save up for the John Deere 670i, which is the smaller of the 2 mods I have in here. I have the 670 and the 680, but I like the 670 better because it has the big fat beefy tires on it. And I believe the 680 has the carrier wheels, or the row crop duals. We'll see. They both work fine. I had the 690 downloaded, like I said, the other day. I think it was Saturday, and it wasn't working like I like the 670 and 680. So I need to figure out who the mod author is on those 2, and then maybe find one of his 690s if he has any. Looks like the JCB is back. I'm gonna jump in him because I want to see if he emptied all. He didn't empty all the way. Let me make sure I have his. He emptied about, what, 68% of his load. That's fine. He'll end up emptying it all eventually. Maybe I'll slow his unload biogas to 2 miles per hour. Let's see the viewpoint from in here. And I think on this one too, we can open this up on the trailer with the mouse, which I don't know exactly why. I think that's if you put a forage wagon or put a forage harvester behind your tractor and then that attached to the back so it shoots into the back of the trailer. Not real sure. What else do we have going on? Not much else. Let me check on all these guys for fuel. It's about half full. He is over half full. Get the combine. The combine is plentiful. And let me check the 1370 over here. It is full. I pulled him up to these fuel barrels and filled him up. So I think we have seed and fertilizer here on the livestock farm. Do we have water here at the windmill? Yep, we do. There's a little area, so we can fill up water over here also with our trailer. And I brought the potatoes over here because I need those to feed to the beef cattle and the pigs. Let's see how our wool's doing. We've got the wool pallet collector here, and we have one pallet started. I think I only have like 10 sheep. I did buy some animals, that's the other thing. Let me see. Show you what I bought. So beef cattle, I bought 10. They still need mixed rations and grain. And pigs, I bought 10 also. And chickens, I bought 20. There's one rooster and 20 hens. 16 eggs. I bought only 5 sheep to get started. And cows, I bought 10 also. I just bought the bare minimum just to get things started and gave them a little bit of everything except for mixed ration, silage, and grains on the others. So, and here's the potatoes, 14,668 potatoes at the livestock farm to continue feeding to the beef cattle and the pigs. And I don't know, I haven't been over here to check the chickens to see how the eggs are laid out. It says 16 eggs together. So can we walk through this fence? Yes, so let's see, where are the eggs? Are there eggs? 16 eggs, where are you eggs? Okay, do we have eggs? Is there any eggs in the bush? In the wagon? No. Is that bell floating? No. Okay, it looked like it was floating. Is it floating? I don't know. Okay, chickens are lost in the grass. Okay, here's a chicken house. A little roost. Don't see anything there. There's the power line. We can go behind the bell. Okay, chickens, where are you where are you laying your eggs? Alrighty. There's for the water or wheat. Okay, chickens, give up your eggs. I don't feel like an Easter egg hunt. Maybe they're in the barn. Are they in the barn? Are there any eggs in the barn? There's fuel and fertilizer and seed. Okay, where are the eggs? Okay, does anybody know where they lay their eggs? Okay, I'm going to assume they're not over there. Maybe they're outside. They shouldn't be outside the fence. Where are your eggs at? Okay, what about this little building? Bonk. Nope, that's a solid building. Okay, chickens. Where are your eggs? Come on. Okay, surely there's one spot where they keep the eggs. Okay, we've already been over here. I'm not going to keep walking around in circles. Hit the pole. Bloody nose. Really? Are there no eggs? Okay. They're not up at the house, are they? For some reason. Just a wild guess. No. It says I'm not carrying any. Oop. Wagon. Wagons can't be walked through. Oh, nice another little table with oranges and crackery looking s'more citrus, lemony, orangey s'more thingies. Okay. I'm at a loss here, guys, where the eggs are. Let me go around this side of the barn. And we might just spend half this episode looking for eggs, which we shouldn't have to do. Okay, are they on behind here? No. Are they on top of the roof? Can't get up there. Or can we? No. Alrighty. I would assume they're either up here where we feed and water them, or something else. Okay. So we have chickens, but we can't get any eggs from them. That's pretty lame. Okay, so let me know. I'm not going to spend any more time looking for eggs. That's plenty of time. JCB must be heading back. So we got tons of fields on this map. We only own 4 plus a grass field. I decided to keep the fields close to the main farm to start, and we'll expand out from there once we get more money. So let's see if by slowing this guy down he will empty completely. He should, since he should fill the center now, since he filled both ends. The trailer's starting to kick its tailgate open. Okay, so should go at 2 miles per hour. Or maybe he'll start and stop and start and stop. Yeah, that's fine. As long as he unloads. We're already at 12% full on that silo, so yeah, we're probably going to fill it up fairly quickly. We're up to 14%, 15%, 16, 17, 18, 19% full. Now hopefully he won't have trouble getting up over that as it gets taller. Okay, let's see if he does this whole snaky thing on the way back. So we've got the sheep up to 110% productivity, and we have the cows at 55%, because they still need mixed rations and silage. And I don't know, as far as the beef cattle and the pig mod, I've never used it before, really, for any length of time. I think I've tried it out once on the, I can't remember what map that was, but I didn't stick with that one. So I don't know how long it takes for them to be ready, because I still need to get a livestock trailer. So we'll see how that goes. It may not be worth it, because I think I bought the beef cattle for like 200 bucks, and they only sell for $33 on the map. Unless the great demand is over $200, it won't be worth it. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so he's heading back to get more chaff. Combine is harvesting barley on field 8. And I think that's really all we have going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. We're almost at a 30-minute mark, so hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. And I need to give another subscriber shout out again, so I'll do that in the near future. So if you are a subscriber and you have a public profile, I will mention your name in the near future. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody's doing well, and we will see you next time. Take care.